plucked my eyebrows with yesterday. And we've also got yoga. Now let's have a little look. That is 400354. It's the Anti-Aging Secrets with Glynis Barber. £12 the QVC price, but at the moment on the introductory offer price of £10.80. It is yoga with a difference. We will talk to Glynis about this. There's also some fantastic facial exercises on the DVD, and it's a great way of firming your jawline. 400354 is the item number. So it's all over body yoga with hints and tips on what you should be eating to help with anti-aging secrets, but also we will be doing some facial exercise, and we'll be starting off with that actually at the beginning of the piece we do with Glynis Barber. Well, you have joined us here on QVC for an hour of Look Good, Feel Good. The toothbrush is about to sell out. I do hope you get yours, but we are changing tack next because what we're moving on to is really a great way of exercising your body. We're talking about yoga, and I'm delighted to welcome into our studios Glynis Barber. And I must say, Glynis, that straight away, before we even get started talking about the DVD, there's less than 400 in stock.
Right.
That means that if you want this, perhaps to get yourself in shape, you know, if you're thinking about a holiday that you've got planned later on in the year, or you simply have got to a stage in your life where you don't feel strong and you don't feel flexible and you want to do something about it, and you want this within 3 to 5 working days' time, you can order and listen as we demonstrate. You have been an advocate of yoga for how long?
I've been doing yoga for over 25 years.
And of course, as an actress, and everybody remembers you. I mean, I think Dempsey and Makepeace was a massive show.
And that's when I started doing my yoga.
Really?
During Dempsey and Makepeace, yes. I really needed it during then.
Because it was very active as well.
It was very active, you know, life was very crazy. And I'd been exercising, but I suddenly felt very drawn to yoga. And I just absolutely fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since. And
the beauty about yoga, and we'll start sort of demonstrating in a moment, but the beauty about yoga, of course, is that it's almost like a lifestyle choice in some respects, because it is a way of exercising, but it is also a way of just relaxing your mind and your body, isn't it, as well?
That's the great thing about yoga. It does so many things. I mean, it's incredible for flexibility, it's very strengthening, but also yoga's all about the breathing. And that breathing is very powerful because most of us don't breathe properly. We do shallow breathing. And just, you know, when you breathe through the exercises, I always think it feels like you're massaging your insides. And it's known to calm down your system. So it's very relaxing and calming. It's incredibly beneficial.
And actually there's been research which says exactly that you are actually massaging your
and that's what it feels like, yes.
Okay, so very quickly describe what we will expect from the DVD, and then we're going to do some facial exercises.
Well, that is everybody's favourite bit, because we have, on the DVD, we have a natural facelift section, which has proved very popular. But basically, this DVD is an answer to questions I've been asked. For many years, people have said, you know, Glynis, you seem very fit and healthy for your age, because I've been around for a long time. And, you know, and people ask me all the time. So really, I was coming out of EastEnders and I had an opportunity to do this, and this is my answer to everybody's questions. And it encompasses all aspects of lifestyle. So it has the yoga workout with an anti-aging bent to it. But then I also speak to a skin doctor about skin, you know, what preserves your skin. Is it worth paying all that money for expensive moisturizers? I talk to a nutritionist about supplements and antioxidants. I talk to Gemma Kidd about makeup. Because, you know, many of us we find a really great look in our 20s, and then we sort of stick with it. Yeah. And that's not going to work.
Glynis was looking sideways at me then, and I'm thinking,
No, I wasn't.
Incidentally, we've got less than 300 of these, so we really should start demonstrating this. And as you say, I think one of the key things that people are really interested in here, yes, we've got a fantastic Declare Today special value, and I'm a big advocate of addressing both options, of using fantastic skincare, but also exercising those muscles, because they are supporting protecting the skin on the outside of your face. So you get the double whammy if you are using great products, but you have to have the structure underneath to support.
Exactly, because we have muscles in our body which we exercise, but people forget about the face, and everybody's so busy with all their instruments and their surgery on their face, and actually doing facial exercises is one of the oldest and cheapest ways of rejuvenating your face.
Okay, so now bear in mind
yes,
that the faces we pull tonight could very well be circulated on YouTube.
I know.
So just
dear,
bear that in mind, Glynis,
okay,
before you get us doing anything really
I'm used to be made a mockery of when I do these, but I don't care because it's worth it.
Okay.
So what I think we should do is we should work on our jaw. I know that everybody ages differently. Some people get very wrinkly, some people get saggy, but the jawline is a big giveaway, isn't it? So we know that.
Look at your own mother to know how you're going to age, seriously.
Yes.
Okay.
So they say. So there are a couple of jaw exercises.
Okay.
The first one is very simple. You just make a fist and put your two fists together, and then you just lay your chin. And if anybody at home, have a go with this and just see how it feels. And then you're just going to push down with your chin onto your fist, and you're going to hold. It's very hard to talk and do these, and then you're going to hold it for a few minutes. So push down.
Actually, while you're doing that, because I'll speak for you, if any of you have seen the magic circle that we sometimes show you when we're doing Pilates shows, it's the same sort of principle. You are pushing against something, but you don't have to have any equipment.
Exactly.
With this. The only equipment is your hands.
You see, and you just go like this, and you keep it for a few beats, and then you let go, and you can feel the. Can you feel that? Because what you're doing, you're tightening your neck.
Yeah, I
you're
can
working
feel
your
it
neck
down
muscles.
the centre of my neck.
And you should be feeling it on your jawline as well.
Okay, let's move on to the next one, because these are ticking down very quickly now.
Okay, so the next one, this is my absolute favourite for your jaw. So what you're going to do is, if I talk you through it, and then I'll do it with you.
Yeah,
so
right, I've heard that one before. Yeah.
Get the cameras out now. Okay, so just, if you look
I quite
forward.
liked you up until that point. Okay.
No, I promise I'll do it with you. And then you're going to open your mouth.
Okay.
And then lift your head. Close your mouth, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your face, open your mouth. Lift your face, close your mouth, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, try that at home.
That is absolutely fantastic. Everybody in the studio is doing that, and and in the gallery as well. You really can feel that underneath there,
you feel it all along here. Yeah. And if you do those two exercises, and if you do them every day, I guarantee you're going to see a difference.
We've done two exercises. This is £10.80, this DVD. And remember, it's not just about facial exercises. It's about exercises for your body, which we're moving on to in a second. You've got nutrition advice. You've got makeup advice.
Should we do another face one, or should we move on to another section?
Do the funny face one. You have to see this one. I don't know if I'm going to do this one.
You say you do it. You have to do it with me. This is called the lion's breath. And basically... Okay, I'm going to have to demonstrate. So basically, this is what you do.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm breathing out. I know I look ridiculous, but you're stretching your face, so you do that. So breathe out.
I don't know if I got that right.
No, you did. That was brilliant.
Oh,
that was brilliant. So do it again, and I'm going to talk through.
Oh, we are limited stock on this, and we haven't got into any of the body exercises yet, but... Okay.
Okay. So you're stretching your face. You're obviously stretching
John Yisa is now laughing at me behind the camera.
Do you know, I don't care. Let them laugh.
Let them laugh.
We're going to look gorgeous. Fantastic, and then they'll laugh.
You'd never think that Glynis and I were in our 80s. Okay,
you look fabulous for 85,
until you, darling. Okay, let's do a couple of exercises.
Okay, well, another section we have on the DVD is you're only as old as your spine, and we have 10 minutes dedicated just to the back, because nothing is going to make you feel older than a sore back, and I do suffer from a sore back. So we're going to do the cat and dog pose slightly differently on this DVD. So you go on your hands and knees, and your hands are underneath your shoulders. And then, as you breathe in, you're going to slightly arch upward, but just a very small movement. You can bend your elbows a little bit if you want. And then you're going to breathe out and slightly arch. And then breathe in And you're going to arch a little bit more, move the head just a little bit, and then up a little bit. And then each time you do it, with the breath, you're going to do it a little bit more. Okay, and then arch up, breathing out, and then go all the way. So
that was
breathe
all the
in,
way.
breathe in, head up, and then out. Now you see, if you keep doing that for a second, and as you're doing that, you are flexing your entire spine. Now,
Glynis.
Yes?
We've sold out.
That was a bit quick, wasn't it?
But there's good news. There are advanced orders.
Oh, good.
So we can carry on.
I was just getting started now.
354, the item number. So they will be sent out to you the week commencing the 3rd of June. So it's really not long to wait. That's only a week on Monday, actually. That's brilliant. So we can carry on doing a few more exercises. So what were you going to say about that?
What I was going to say, you see, what that is doing is that is really stretching your entire spine. And by doing, you know, usually in a yoga class, you'll just go straight to the full cat and dog. But by doing it very slowly, you're very gently working your spine up to that. Because I love the spine exercises.
And, you know, the interesting thing, if you go for one of these health checks, these 360 health checks, they have a way of measuring the flexibility at the base of your spine now, and it's one of the health checks they do. They check your flexibility, you know, and this is a way of helping you to help yourself, really, to keep you nice and
Do you want to do another spine one? Or
yeah,
you
come on,
else? Okay,
let's
do the spinal twist. Once again, very, very simple, but fantastic. So knees bent, lie on your back and arms out. And then knees to your right.
Okay.
And then your right hand on your left knee. And then breathing. Yoga's all about the breathing, so breathe in to your abdomen. And then as you breathe out, feel your spine rotating and going towards your mat. Because the spine loves to rotate. This is a movement it really likes to do. And go with the breath. And on each breath, just feel it go a little bit more. So obviously, you know, we won't take too long doing it now, and we'll even out by going to the other side. But can you feel the release on your spine as you do that? And such a simple thing to do. So breathe in, and then you want your right shoulder to go down towards the mat. You want it to relax. If you can't, if you're like this, if your knees are only like this, that's okay, because you're just going to do the best you can. And if you can't go too far, you don't want to hurt yourself. You just want to be very gentle.
Let's move on.
Okay.
We're lying on our mic packs, apparently.
Yes, we are.
Moaning at us. You won't be wearing one at home.
Well, we also do a 30-minute flowing sequence, you know, the sort of workout part of it, that's divided into 3 10-minute sections.
Okay.
Should we just take a little segment of that?
Absolutely.
And do a nice stretch in our hamstrings?
Great.
So what we're going to do is... I've lost mine. So if you go on your knees,
yep,
and you're going to put your left leg forward.
Okay.
And oops, oh, I don't know, I'm just going to let it dangle. So what we're going to do is, if you put your arms down and keep your knee a little bit bent, because you know some people's hamstrings are quite tight.
Yep.
So to oil our hip flexor, we're just going to go forward. In fact, put your foot down like that, and we're going to go forward like this. Okay. And that is oiling and lubricating your hip joint. And then when you're ready, you're going to go back. And you're going to lift your toes up. You're going to keep your knee bent. And then you're going to very slowly try and straighten it. Now, if that's as far as you can go, that's fine. You don't want to arch your back over. You want to keep your spine lengthened. And then very slowly, if you can, and look at you. You're very flexible. So not everybody, you know,
I'm glad you said flexible and not loose.
Well, you know. And so, you know, and then if you can, you'll go down a bit, which really gives your hamstring.
Oh gosh, I can feel that.
Yeah, yes. Then you can feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
and then gently come up and bend your knees. Oh, what am I going to do with that? And then, of course, we'll have to do it on the other side because you want to even it out.
We are almost out of time. 400354 is the item number. It is just £10.80. We should really just flex.
Yeah,
Final
we
minutes.
should do that. So let's lubricate that joint again.
So this is working on your hip flexor, did you say?
Yes, it's preparing it for this movement. Because we're very gentle on this DVD. We don't want any shocks. Everything's gentle. Everything's accessible and doable. I can straighten my legs, so I am. As I said, if you can't, you do that. That's absolutely fine. And we show you how to adapt the movements so that it's accessible to everybody.
Could you be my yoga teacher?
Yes, at a price.
I think you're fab. I think the way you've talked us through it is really great. And I think what frightens people with yoga, and certainly it's frightened me because I've never done it, I'm always scared of getting there and finding everyone else being absolutely fabulous and I can't do anything.
Well,
you know, this competition yoga, is it?
No, it's the exact opposite of competition. Do you want to do a really lovely stretch for your back that's so easy?
If you do it in 30 seconds,
okay,
you can do it.
Child's pose. Knees apart slightly.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you have bad knees, you can put a little cushion under there, and then you're just going to lean forward with your body. And then just go down, and that simple movement. You can also put your arms by your side, which is even more comfy. Can you feel how that stretches your lower back?
Oh, that's fab.
I love that. That's a resting pose. And we do a bit of that too. And as I said, if your knees aren't too good, you can put a cushion underneath your bottom so that there's less strain on your knees. And I love that one. It gives your back a lovely stretch.
I could have stayed there for quite some time, but I've been told to get up because you've got the rest of the show. Glynis, what a pleasure. I'm glad it sold out today. I'm glad that lots of you are getting this at home. And in this hour, over 700 of you have placed an order for this. Remember, you can still order. It's on advanced orders, but you haven't long to wait. It will be sent out to you week commencing June the 3rd. I'm going to get myself one of these, and I'll bet you any money.
I'll do it with you.
Craig Rowe has just ordered one because he did say he saw us last time we were on together and nearly ordered it then, so I bet he's ordered one tonight.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. Lovely to see you. Stay with us. We have got lots still to come. We are going to be with Hilary a little bit later on. I'm going to remind you the details of the yoga that we saw earlier. It is available only on advanced orders, but you haven't got long to wait, 3rd of June, and we won't take any money from you until we sent this out to you week commencing 3rd of June. 400354, the item number, the advanced order. I will kill my producer, director, if she shows that shot that she just took a screen grab of. But it was to do with the facial exercises, as you can probably imagine. Don't you dare! £10 and...
Actually, we need to relax it as we have the contractions. So you can imagine